Welcome back to Sophomore Intermediate's ACE Soccer Online Training Program. As you may already know, here you'll find some instructional videos on how to practice and improve some of your soccer skills. Here are some items you may need for the training. Place markers, a soccer ball, and water. You'll also need soccer cleats or athletic shoes, preferably without a flat sole. And if you don't have training cones, you can always use something else, such as an extra pair of shoes, some old balled up socks, or anything you might find lying around. In today's video, we'll be going over pressuring outward. But as usual, let's start off with our warm-ups. Let's do some high knees. Next, we'll do butt kicks. Up next is high kicks. Skipping arm swings. And finally, our sprints. When defending against an offensive attack, the defender's objective is to keep the ball as far away from their own goal as possible. Today we'll be talking about actively pressuring your opponents outward away from your goal. If your opponent is allowed to drive the ball down the middle of the field, they'll be more likely to create an easy scoring opportunity. The best thing to do in a situation like this is to try and force your attacking opponent toward the outside edges of the field. By doing this, you'll keep the ball and the threat away from your own goal and at the same time pressuring the opposing team to possibly lose possession of the ball. In order to pressure your opponent toward the outside of the field, you'll want to keep yourself between your opponent and your goal at all times. By keeping yourself between the goal and the ball, your body will act as a barrier to keep your opponent from comfortably taking a shot on goal or even making a proper pass. Keep in mind that you'll have to rotate and shift your body according to your opponent's movements so that you stay toward the inside of the field and keep your opponent toward the outside. Also, the closer you are to your opponent, the more pressure they feel, so the more likely they'll be to lose control of the ball. The further out you're able to push your opponent, the better. Keep an eye on the ball because attackers will try to use feints and jukes to try and beat you in a situation like this. It would be good to take a look at our previous videos on feints and jukes so you know what to look out for as a defender. As you pressure your opponent outward, your teammates must be shadowing and marking other opponents in the middle of the field in case your man is able to get a pass in. Remember that no matter where on the field you are, at some point you'll have to defend. That'll do it for this video. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment and stay tuned.